Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Maverick here with another episode of 3月のライオン. And not just any episode, but apparently the penultimate episode. Man, this came out of nowhere. As I was checking, the manga, the anime, and how it correlates and whatnot, apparently we are nearing the end of the second season already. So, obviously, the manga has not ended yet. Thank you guys for pointing that out. I actually should have checked myself. But in any case, we do see a lot of storylines that are not completely ended yet, right? Which, to be honest, even with this anime, I'm not really sure if they will end it or not. Not just the anime, but the manga as well. It seems to have leave a very open interpretation, a very open-ended ending, if you will, towards a lot of the situations here. Now, I don't know, perhaps the manga is eventually all going to tie it up at the very end, but that's definitely not something that we can see within the anime portion, right? Especially since right now we are apparently being focused on Hina here and how she's going to try to get into the same high school as Ray. With that being said, though, are we really going to have the last two episodes of this anime, of this season, focused on that? That seems kind of weird to me, to be honest. I don't really see what else we can say about the situation. I mean, she's either going to get into the school or not, right? So, well, I don't know. Instead of me talking, let's just get right down to it and see what exactly they are going to end on. Alright, so I skipped the opening, and let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Passing time. Chapter 87. So apparently we are on like chapter almost 100, around 150 in the manga. So basically over the halfway point of the manga. Oh. Right. No, he has a reason to stay alive now. Yeah, that's a little bit hard here. Pushing 90? Oh, mid-90s. Hey! I mean, it's possible. That's kind of funny. The doctor's quite old as well. Oh. So, I see. So, we're going to end on March, eh? On Sangatsu? Yeah. In Japan, the school year starts in April. Shigatsu. But honestly, with the amount of anime that most people should be watching, if you are watching this channel, you should probably know that. Nope, doesn't know. Shikoku. That's like a big, how should I say it? A big province? Do they call it province? Like Kansai, Kanto, Shikoku, Shikoku.
てたから。だから。
I mean, unless my Japanese is. Yeah, that should be that. Yeah, Shikoku. 4 countries, right?
そんな遠いところに。
Yeah, it's quite far. I mean, if you use the Shinkansen, maybe 2.5 hours? 3 hours?
もう知ってると思ってた。言わなければよかった。俺何やってんだ。こんな試験ギリギリになって。せっかく彼女頑張ってきたのに。あんな顔させるなんて。そしてあんな顔させるのはやっぱり高橋くんなんだなって。
おやひなちゃんお買い物えらいね。
山田のおばあちゃんこんにちは。
So I'm just gonna be talking to him?
子供の頃から変わらない私の町、近所の風景、そして商店街の外れにはカレーの匂い。
Why don't you come in for dinner?
高橋くんの家は今晩は
Probably not. She needs to get back with her groceries.
高橋くんカレー大好きだもんな。
I'm sure they can at least talk a while though.
四国か。遠いな。千穂ちゃんの岩手も遠いな。お母さんもおばあちゃんもお父さんもいつもそうだ。当たり前の明日が当たり前にやってきて、ずっといつまでも普通に会えるんだって。
Nope. As you grow up, things will change.
そしてびっくりするんだ。
That's called growing up.
いつもこんな風に。
Or I guess passing time. I'm gonna have to see like the original. Well, okay, maybe they showed it and I wasn't paying attention.
大丈夫です。あかりさんが戻ってくるまで僕いますから。それに去年は僕がお世話になったんですから。
ごめんね。おばさまのお店もパーティーが入って。
ママおじいちゃんちお泊まりなの。
なるべく早く戻るから。
はい。
Oh. So he's house sitting?
どうしよう。
The exam tomorrow?
なのに。
No, day after tomorrow. Phew!
大丈夫。勉強はもう十分やったよ。あとは 少しでも戻そう。
熱下がらなかったらどうしよう。覚えたことみんな忘れちゃったら。
忘れないよ。大丈夫。もうちょっとしたらおかゆ食べて薬飲もう。それまで寝てな。じゃあ暗くした方が眠れるから閉めるよ。何かしてほしいことがあったら呼んで。僕は隣にいるから。
Well, that is quite pretty.
そして受験の朝、熱はかなり下がって37度ちょっとになった。
いいな。桐山くん迎えに来てくれたよ。え、レイちゃん？わざわざいいよ。大丈夫だよ。
いやでも僕ちょうど休みだし。
学校は？
だってひなちゃんたち受けに来るから僕らは授業ないよ。
あ、そっか。ひな、頑張って。
Wait, they actually take the test at the same time that that school is in session? Alright.
熱がある間、私はずっと
And by the way, that was like a sort of how should I call it?
涙がこぼれて
A superstition thing. Where you don't say any kind of word that's related with failing. And even words that sound similar to that, you don't use it.
ありがとう。なんか桐山くんってお母さんみたい。
ああ、それなんか前にも誰かに言われた気がする。
でもでもそうだ。レイちゃんは突然私の前に現れた。お母さん、おばあちゃん、ひなをどうか見守っていて。
頑張れ、ひな。
ひなちゃん大丈夫？スペタじゃなくて
大丈夫。転んだだけ。そうだ。遠くへ行ってしまうものばかりじゃない。消えていくものばかりじゃない。それを絶対に忘れてはいけないんだ。
Okay. Nice. Oh man. Now I'm hungry. Oh, nice. I thought it was just celebrating the hard work.
そしてナスのグラタン、嬉しい。チーズがこんなに。山盛りのマカロニサラダ、ツナと半熟卵もたっぷり。どう？ひなの大好 お姉ちゃんお祝いだから張り切って鶏肉2キロあげちゃったから。
Okay.
飲み物ってあかりちょっと待って。
ひなちゃんおめでとう。ありがとうモモ。モモも年中さんになるんだよ。ほんと。あの小さかったひながもう高校生だなんて。
You're not actually a mom, Akari.
私が年を取るわけだわ。
こらあかりダメよ。お前禁止。あんたまだ23歳だから。
でも本当にレイちゃんのおかげだよ。レイちゃんが数学見てくれたから。
23, yeah.
証明問題とかの数学の平均点
16. Damn, they actually.
30点近く上がったもんね。あんなに数学苦手だったのに。
なんだすげえな坊主。やっぱ騎士って
And all three of them are, like, have huge gaps
もレイ君って呼んでいい？
in their years between them.
どんどん食べて。
ありがとうございます。
二人っきりで家に置いてきたですって。桐山君っていつもの子でしょ。今いくつ？高 2？ あんた中3と高2の男女こんな夜更けに二人っきりにしてきたの？なんかあんた
No, I was actually thinking about that.
からじゃ遅い。
Ooh.
何かあったらどうすんの？
まあまあ大丈夫よおばさま。心配すること何もないわ。
大丈夫って。あんた何よそんな悠長な。
だって桐山くんですもの。
ねえちょっとお父さん大丈夫なの？いくらいい子で勉強を教えてくれるからって女だけの家にヤングなアニマルをこうもしょっちゅう出入りさせるなんて。
なんでいきなりよ。
ヒナに何かあったらどうするのよ。
大丈夫だって坊主だぜ。
Should that be a good thing?
お父さんまでにもここまで信用されきっている高二男子って一体それなんて安全牌。未来が思いやられるっていうか年頃の男子としていかがなものかと。さ食べて。これも本当にありがとうね。
ありがとうございます。
にゃー、撫でて撫でて、今すぐ撫でて。にゃー。レイちゃん4月からよろしくね。
僕の方こそ。僕も野口先輩とか消化部のみんなが卒業しちゃうから、ひなちゃんが入ってきてくれて嬉しいよ。あと、なんだか先生もものすごく喜んでたよ。
ほんと？流しそうめんの時の先生だよね。嬉しい。
イエスよし来た。
He's just looking out for his student there.
なんてお礼を言ったらいいか。レイちゃんお仕事もいっぱいあるのに、週に何度も来てもらって。
大丈夫だよ。ここにいても勉強してたから。それにはひどく気をつけた。僕が下手な成績を残したら、彼女が自分のせいと思うから。一曲一曲が隅々まで
That's
させた。
like
それは今までとは違う向き合い方だった。
坊主は今期の順位戦はあと2曲。
well, that's an interesting way of improving his
初優勝昇級ってことか。
shogi.
はい。ものすごい何かが起きなければ。
そんなさらっと。ヒナ大丈夫だぞ。坊主はあっちの世界では鬼みてえに怖えから。やだこの人怖っ。
鬼？レイちゃんが？昇級。きっとすごいことなんだね。よかった。ひなちゃん。
Yeah, I guess people do perform better when they have concrete goals, right?
何する？
僕は彼女が泣いたり困ったりするのが好きじゃない。僕の知らない場所でピンチに立たされたりとか、
You know, even though I think,
他人に決めてもらうことだと思っていた
I haven't been mentioning this up to now, but like, is there actually going to be a romance between these two? I mean, if there were, I'd say as of right now, maybe it's a bit more slanted towards Ray's side. I don't know though. For me, it feels more like a brotherly, sisterly kind of relationship here. And that's why, I mean, it's always been in the back of my mind, but I've never really wanted to say it out loud.
僕の一部分は間違いなくあの日彼女に作ってもらったんだ
Oh. Hey.
お父さん
今日勝ってなんとかギリギリ高級店は免れた。来季も B2 でやれそうだ。
Oh, so they're both B.
前回の続きができるかもな。レイ。
お父さん
So, what do we have to... What? So what do we have for the next episode? I don't get it. Wouldn't that be a great ending already? I mean, next episode is not the time to introduce some new kind of drama, right? Well, we can talk more after this. See you guys right after this. Okay, so to be honest, that seemed like a great ending to me already, if a little bit rushed. So we get this great important dialogue by Ray, who acknowledges the importance of Hina in his life and how it represents a critical turning point, if you will, of his life as well. And then, of course, we also have him basically, you know, doing better and better, you know, having a goal, having something to protect, continuing on keeping sound mind, sound body, and continuing on with his shogi profession as well, continuing on with his career. Everything's looking up for him, right? And then at the end there, also a reunion with his surrogate father, and for both of them to be walking off, smelling at each other, walking into the night, right? That seemed like a great kind of ending, or a midway point ending here for this season. So, I don't really know what they're trying to do in the next episode. I guess, I mean, I did take a look at the preview, right? So, apparently, they still have to go through, for instance, Hina's graduation, for instance, the graduation of the senpais and whatnot. But to me, that kind of feels more like an epilogue of sorts, right? Whereas this episode felt more like an ending in a sort of way. Except I would have liked it if Ray's monologue there was a little bit expanded, right? Just to maybe have him reflect a little bit more on his thoughts and whatnot. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just see you next episode. And then, of course, let's talk a little bit about Hina here, right? And in particular, I kind of mentioned this already in the episode, and that is how, well, so first of all, we do obviously understand that Hina means a great deal to Rei here. She's the reason why he has really gotten his act together, really turned his life around in a way, and basically him having to be the force of positivity, right? I guess it's a sort of like give and take situation. He got that positivity from Hina, and now in turn he's giving it back, but at the same time, by embodying this spirit, he's turning his life around as well. So obviously that's all good and all, and we can clearly see that, right? Now the thing here is, like I said, it's been in the back of my mind for a long time now, and that is the relationship between Hina and Rei here. More specifically, is there actually going to be some sort of romance between them, right? Because, to be honest, to me, at least right now, at this point, I really don't feel it as much. It just doesn't give me the vibe, the feeling of an actual romance here. Sure, Rei feels indebted towards her. He feels like she's his savior, and perhaps it might even turn into infatuation. And if there were any sort of hinting, budding romance there, then I would say it's more slanted toward Rei's side for right now. But still, all things considered, I just don't see it as a romance right now. Especially considering that this series started off with someone with family troubles, and we spent the first season essentially going through these sort of family problems and whatnot, right? And, it just kind of feels like we should still be focusing on the more family aspects, on the family support and whatnot, that Rei has currently found within the Kawamoto family and whatnot, instead of this particular romance stuff, right? I mean, like I said, it could be entirely, it could be completely not like that at all, and it's not even, there's no development of it whatsoever. Then again, all I'm saying is I'm not opposed to it per se, and I wouldn't be surprised if it does happen eventually. We are only a little bit over the halfway point of the manga after all. But I just have to say, as of right now, at this point, I don't particularly see it. It just doesn't feel quite right to me to consider that there is romance between these two. But yeah, anyways, that's just a kind of a tangent there. I honestly, I was thinking about that for a long time, especially during of course, the arc where, particularly the few episodes where Hina went to Kyoto and Rei went looking for her, right? That was a point where I felt, kind of feel like that, but still, I think this a sort of brotherly sisterly bond still fits them a little bit more, as of right now. But hey, like I said, it's not a big deal if he does feel that way, and we can obviously the impact that she is having on him, right? He's literally been going only upwards from there. Although, to be fair, I feel like there are lots of critical moments in his life, right? Including meeting Akari, right? I feel like that doesn't get enough credit here. Akari being able to take him into her family, and then introducing Hina to him, right? And also taking care of him and all that. And of course, we can't forget about Nikaido as well, and all the other people along the way, Shimada, his senpais, his seniors, and so on and so forth, right? So yeah, lots of, but at the very least, we can clearly see here it's trying to focus on how having a goal, right? Having someone to protect, having something worth fighting for is beneficial in whatever you want to do. So anyways, that's it. That's pretty much it for this episode. I don't really think there's too much else to talk about. I guess, Hina's childhood friend and whatnot, Takashi, I think was his name, going to Shikoku. So it basically it was the place I was thinking of. Although I kind of got mixed up in terms of how far it was, just a little bit of trivia. So I mentioned like 2.5, 3 hours, right? But that's actually how the time to travel there from basically Kyoto or something like that. So if you do want to go there all the way from Tokyo, if you're going by train, I think that's at least like 6 hours or something like that. So that is far. And that's using the Shinkansen as well, right? The bullet train. And that is already a very fast train. But yeah. But I mean, he's old news now. Hina's already gotten into the same high school. Well, we can see from if there is going to be a third season or whatnot, how eventually their school life plays out, right? But yeah. Anyways, we still have one episode left, so let's wait until next episode to make any sort of conclusion to the series and whatnot. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time for the grand finale. Stay tuned, and bye-bye.